So 10th year anniversary is starting in the next couple of days, literally. Like, it is literally right around the corner. So we do have a special announcement. This is coming out on the 28th. For me, it's going to be 5 o'clock in the morning. So I got to wake up pretty early at Tuesday, 5 o'clock in the morning. For me, yeah, it says PST right here, 2 o'clock. I mean, if you're in a different time zone, it's going to be airing at the same time worldwide, but it's going to be different because of the time zone. So I wanted to make a video talking about what you should be doing to prepare yourself for 10th year anniversary in part 1, right? And there's a few things that are very important. The first thing I think that's the most important is this redstone right here. Now, a lot of people are probably going to waste this redstone opportunity to pick up some fodder units, but I'm going to just show you the units that are worth the redstone. So the first unit is this guy. The second unit is this Majin Vegeta, well, transforming Majin Vegeta. The buffs for Cell and Gohan are over, right? For all the anniversary and worldwide unit buffs, yeah, these guys, they're not buffed anymore, right? So picking them up right now is not the smartest thing, even though, you know, it seemed like fun. Their time is over with. All of these characters you should skip, even though the 120% leads are going to be, you know, super easying probably within the next year or two. I guess you could possibly, if you're missing a copy of one of these guys, this is probably one of the times to pick up one of the 120% leads. But I still really wouldn't recommend it because there's going to be plenty of opportunities to summon for these older units, especially during Worldwide Celebration. They always love to bring back that specific banner. But this is where the super easy A's are, right? So Buhan, I already told you, he's probably the best TUR in the game besides Glorio. And he's an extreme character that has big bad bosses start a turn. He's supporting, he's got damage reduction, he's type orb changing, he's doing everything, right? I think this is probably, if you don't have him, picking him up is probably the smartest thing you can do. But I also understand that not everyone has that Tech Boo. So that new Tech Boo that we just got, Tech Buhan, who transforms into Boo, if you have him, this is your #1 priority out of everybody right now. Making sure you have a copy of him, at least one copy, right? Because he's going to be efficient at 55%. But I mean, you could get a dupe. Like if you have him at 69%, I wouldn't tell you couldn't spend your stone on this, but I do recommend this right here. Vegito, he's pretty good. He's not as good as Buhan, but the thing that I've seen about him is that a lot of people are undervaluing his support, right? He is still a support unit. He's still gonna have the big damage reduction. I just wish he had, you know, the scouter for longer. I wish he just had the scouter. You know, every time he's on rotation, you can see where the super is. That would have turned him into like one of the most elite characters in the game. Like he would be rivaling LRs. Like if it just said when he's on rotation, you can see where the super is, that would have elevated him because he would pretty much never be in danger, right? Because you could always just place him where the super is not, right? Unless there's an AoE. That's another thing that's stopping counter units from being so dominant. It's AoEs, damage thresholds, and certain mechanics that just stop some of these units from excelling. Super easy A beers, he's definitely worth it. 100% worth it. Like if you don't have him still, make sure you get a copy of him. I'd say if you have, you know, Int Broly or Tech Broly, this guy's a good pickup. But it pretty much stops at that, right? These LRs right here, like he has his easy A already. He has his easy A. They all have their easy A's. Every LR right here has their easy A already, right? And they're not good. Not a single unit up here when it comes to these LRs are relevant or meta. So using your redstone on them, I guess if you don't have them, like let's say LR Rose is your favorite character and you just want a copy of him, fine. If you're missing a copy of any of these LRs, fine. For the completion of the game and like to have the character, I mean, fine. I'm not gonna blow your... Do not waste your redstones on these guys. I repeat, do not waste it. So yeah, that pretty much covers the redstone. I think that was probably the most important thing I wanted to go over, but here's something else I do want to go over. Now, in the midst of, you know, playing the game, waiting for 10th year anniversary, I think the second thing you want to do is make sure you link level these characters right here, right? Their super easy A is literally in a couple days. He literally has one more link to go, right? This guy, we know he's going to get his easy A. AGO Frieza is already link level 10, right? But I'm pretty sure in about a week, we're gonna have his easy A details drop, right? I think this guy, these are the super easy A's. Remember, they don't just drop super easy A's, right? Right? This guy's gonna be a super easy A. This guy's gonna be a super easy A, but they also have to drop regular normal easy A's. If it's not this guy in AGL Frieza, then I'm expecting it to be this guy. No, this probably makes more sense. They're probably gonna drop these two in a week, because this is the start of everything, right? This is, you know, the Sand Saga, right? So they probably will start with these LR's Awakening. Make sure you link level. Link leveling is very important, especially extreme units, right? Big Bad Bosses counts. You know, on the team, he's got all these great links. He's going to be linking very good with the boos, right? I cannot wait for this guy. I purposely haven't watched any showcases or, you know, private server videos on him, because I'm in particular excited for him. Now, when it comes to Super Vegito, since I wasn't so excited, you know, I clicked on Super Vegito. I know what he looks like, but I'm saving him for an 8 date for when he drops, because this guy, I want to be excited when I use him, right? So that's just the first things first. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is, if you have like easy A's, if you go to the easy A tab and there's characters you have not, you know, finished off, like, okay, all of these say 30, they're maxed out, right? Pretty much I want you to grind all the free-to-play stones you can. Same with the challenge events. You want to see everything say complete, right? Now, this right here, this is like Zenny, orbs. This is stuff that I can at any time do, but I just really don't care about that since I have plenty of those. This right here is actually, I think there is one mission where there's some stones, but basically this is mostly, you know, medals for support memories and stuff like that. This is very important, but you know, as a person that really doesn't use support memories, I'm not really missing out too hard, but I am definitely gonna hop on this. So yeah, just make sure you go through your what is it called? Yeah, challenge tab, and make sure you're getting every stone you can, right? These are equips, these are Kais. I'll do this sometime in the future, but right now you just want to make sure everything says complete, because you want to have the most amount of stones you can get for this anniversary, especially because they're dropping 3 LRs for part 1, right? They haven't said anything about like a free-to-play LR or like some free-to-play unit other than the Goku unit that they just dropped, but I'm pretty sure we might see something. I gotta hurry up and do this as well. There's some things I still need to do, but I'm actually surprised, bro. My rank has jumped up like over 200 in 1 year, right? Like a year ago, if you saw a video of me, like, I actually been putting in a lot of work in this game. Like, it's pretty insane how much work I've been putting into this account at this point. I mean, this is my global account ever since they dropped, like, oh, the sync is coming. Oh, you can see I'm at level 12. Yeah, I'm maxed out. So this is another thing a lot of people don't know about. So this is the gift tab. I don't know what they really want to call it, but you get rewards for like link leveling extensively and like playing the game. You see the levels right here, it says level 12 and then it says 250. Once you max this out, at the end of the month you get free rewards. So all of this is gonna come to us in February 1st, right? As soon as you know that it hits February 1st, these rewards will drop in your box when you max out this growth rewards, right? Basically how you fill up the bar is link leveling. Like I told you to do earlier, link leveling is very important in this game, because you're not going to be able to see the max potential unless you're link level 10, right? I guess a few 8s and 9s don't do you too much damage, but mostly level 10 links and big bad bosses. You have to have big bad bosses at level 10 links. Big bad bosses, and I'd say big bad bosses, fierce battle, and legendary power. Those are the links that you 100% want at max links, because fierce battle is just a universal link that everyone shares, and legendary power is the legendary, you know, version of fierce battle, right? It's universal between all LRs, right? And big bad boss is the best link in the game still to this day. But yeah, this is pretty much what you want to be doing right now, and focusing on, you know, building up your box. Now there is one unit that I'm gonna be doing a showcase on fairly soon. Let's do this, and acquired. So this guy right here, He's level 10 links. I haven't put dupes in him yet. I haven't even built them up. But I'm gonna transform him into LR, and then we're gonna showcase him against Goku and Frieza. And when Buhan, I'm gonna do this video when Buhan drops. I want to see how good he is with a lot of support, because the update is now here, and we can see when you're guarding for a turn. So start of turn, we know when certain characters are guarding. Like this character potentially might be safe with all those heavy hitters. He might actually see some real decent play on that team, because he's got the crazy healing. He's got big damage numbers. It's just defensively, you had to really, it was a 50-50. Like, is he guarding? Is he not guarding? But now that we know ahead of time, like, okay, let's not put him in slot 1 because he's not guarding because of the symbol, right? Perks to Dokkan 2 update. And look at this, right? It did update the passives and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, I mean, pretty much this is all you want to be doing right now. You pretty much want to just go through your box, make sure everything is neat and perfect. Probably grind some Zenny as well. A good way to grind Zenny is easy A's. Keep doing it past 30, and you'll get a lot of Zenny. Or do like the Hercules story event. This Hercules story event is something serious. Oh, this is story. I meant event. And it's under, is it growth or is it story? It might be growth. It might be growth. Yeah, you want to make sure you're doing this Big Bucks Hercules challenge, right? It's a lot. It's easy. It's fast. Probably doing some of these as well to get some equips, even though it burns stamina. But yeah, I do this all the time, and I get 2, right, because of my power level. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is pretty much what everybody should focus on right now. I feel like we're in a really good spot. I mean, the content is dry now, but I swear to God, as soon as that countdown hits 0, this game is gonna have so much stuff to go over. Tons of events, tons of content, tons of stones. They're redoing a lot of events. I think they're doing that just for people to regrind it and get the stones again, because they've reset events plenty of times, right? So like you could have completed the entire story or the entire event, but like it'll be an update. They'll update the I don't know what technically they're updating, but they'll update the stage and they'll refresh all the stones. Like this is just something that they do. And they're doing that a lot. So yeah, man, I don't know. I love the way Dokkan is treating us right now. I must admit.